Very quickly, say get one story where be the trend where some people talk say Atiku don't declare, say Atiku won't actually run, and of course my last video, if you watch my last video, I talked about Obi not declaring, and I also talked about how Obi suppose don't talk where he belong because people don't they take style declare. Although I'm not gonna know his strength of politicking for now. But I just hope he's doing the right thing. And I also talk, and for that my last video talk say Obi no fit win ADC primaries except if them come together, if he is able to convince the key players there, you understand, so that they will fit come together, do consensus candidates, so that they will just give and say, okay, where you take run. Now the way where Obi fit easily take that presidential ticket for ADC be that. But if they won't put them for primaries, it go hard because Atiku did there, and Atiku na master player for that area of winning tickets. All of us know. Even Almighty Wike self, Atiku drop in ego the last time. So, but now, matter where the on ground now, we say the story come boss where they talk say Atiku talk say him won't run for 2027, but in media aid where be the Ogato president don't come out now that is talking about Mr. Paul Ibe. Paul Ibe say no, that video, in case you said you watched that video was actually a video of 2022, yes, where they been they prepare for 2023 general elections. So according to him, Atiku never declare saying one run no. So just in case you said you watched that video and you'd already concluded Atiku they run, Paul Ibe where be the Ogato president of Atiku say no, Atiku is not running. So Atiku is not, Atiku never pronounced and say one run, not that he's not running. I don't know whether he will run or not. But people still they try talk to him, people still they beg and say make him just calm down, because just as I said in my previous videos, if you watch some of my old videos, you see say me, I did very open, I did talk my own whole heart, and I talk say people were supposed to contest this time around as Southerner. Now fact, because 2031 nobody go drag them with a Northerner. And one good thing about the North bar, the North are people that if them talk okay now the agreement with this, then go follow the agreement. And they know be people where we say then they always go back on their words. And that's why I say their level of unity is strong past any other region. Abi won't contest that fact. The unity of the North past any other region for Nigeria. Yes, now just the bitter truth. If you like it or you don't like it, but now just the bitter truth be that. Now, if ADC smart, they made them make sure say they give their ticket to a Southerner, whether Obi or anybody, that is none of my business. But of course, if you come south now, Obi stands a better chance because Obi gather weight. See, waiting Bashir El-Rufai they talk now. You see, say the man now don't they solid behind Obi. Although you might feel say be voice where people feel rep and all that, but for them to they talk like that, now waiting they hear from his father and some of his father friends. Now just the truth. If person like that go they talk like that always, say his father no fit come online, come they openly talk and all talk. So in father now strong man normally. In father also get friends where be strong men. So it will depend on waiting. Bashir don't fit hear them discuss. Now he also make them they talk that in the gun body with Obi, so that just in case, you understand. But then who am I? Now only ADC. Now then sabi wetin them need. But if ADC won't really stand strong, make them give ticket to a Southerner. Alright? And if you come south, person stand a brighter chance. Now still Peter Obi for now. Alright? But the only wahala wey me dey fear for ADC now, the solid nature of the party. If not one problem today, now another problem tomorrow. Remember all the people, if you watch my previous videos, I call some people names where they really cause wahala for inside ADC. Then of recent, Balana Few, where be former gubernatorial candidate of ADC for which state? Is it Gombe state? One of these, is it Gombe or Yobe? One of these northern states, sha. Him now don't come out to talk, say now him be the interim national chairman, say no be David Mark. So you see all these kind of challenges. You know waiting law, they always use mess people. What be that? Even if they do primary election now, later, if you carry the matter go court, highest they will talk say the real ADC, or they will say the person, the faction where do that primary, that faction no they recognize this one, that one. So now all this, you know, terminologies and the loopholes, nine law they always use, nine lawyers they use to take mess things up for the society. But at all, I will advise ADC to put their house in order. One thing where you know if you take away from Tinubu ready to spend anything just to make sure say they get one voice for your own team. I also advise ADC do same. People did they get money, all right? People did they get money, so make themselves sacrifice money. All these people where they come out, they do their church on our money, then they find forget. Last, plenty politicians not get me and you for mind. Just that we can't just do away with them for now. And just the truth be that. So I wait and I see what ADC go fit do to put their house in order. If not, with all this church where they go up and down, it will later go affect their victory. Or whichever way, Atiku say him never declare say him they run no. So please know this and spread the gospel. In all I've said, these are my personal opinions. Don't take them personal. Drop your comment or the comment sections to tell us what you feel. Should Atiku run? Make Atiku no run. Make it live and for South.
This man said if Peter Obi continue with that ADC party, he will not going to win primary election. Yes, and he should just, if he will win, that means he has coordinate or do actively for him to show that yes, he mean what he said, for him to convince people to come out from other party and join ADC. Without that, he will not be able to win primary election. Anyways, a lot of people have opinion based on ADC. So just watch the video and let me hear your opinion in the comment section.
Nostradamus at this time, Nostradamus. Because don't forget that I have been back-to-back chief spokesperson to two presidents. And I know the demography very well. If anybody claims to know that demography, and on this your program, go and play back my tapes. I told you exactly what was going on in 2019 in terms of where we're going to lose, where we're going to win the numbers. In 2023, I told you exactly what was going to happen. Play back my tapes on this program. So you can call me a Nostradamus, a political. I told you, and we have looked at we are going to work hard. So this is not a program of chest beating and all that. No. We like what is happening. I like what is happening. They are putting us on our toes. So it's going to make us work harder. But the numbers are not looking good for them. I'll tell you something. This so-called ADC they are forming, whoever they bring, I want to give you a small expo, but it's an expo that will not help them. Either way, in 2023, do you know, what they are working on is that they want to bring Peter Obi and Atiku together, and so join those numbers. And so if they join those numbers, it beats our 8.4 million votes. Zebudaya will say, foul. Let me tell you why it is wrong. Peter Obi, if you make him the deputy to Atiku, there were three demographic factors that delivered Peter Obi in 2023. Let me tell you those three demographic factors that in fact, three will collapse. One, the other candidates were Muslims. And so there was only one Christian candidate. So the whole Christian demography went to 1 point. The second demography that was the Southeast felt cheated, and so the Southeast all went to 1 point because of that demography of only one Igbo man, only one Christian. And the third demography were, of course, the obedient young Nigerians coming up who felt they were angry, they wanted a younger person and all of that. All the other candidates were older than him. So those three demography delivered that 6 million vote he had in 2023. Once you make Obi the deputy to Atiku, the Christian demography will pull out of that 6 million votes.
But they will not go to Tinubu.
If they remember political, we are good. No, if you remember political, we are good. But don't forget that the president also has a pastor who is a wife. A wife who is a pastor. And so that Christian demography will snatch some of them and increase our votes. Don't forget too that Southeast demography that supported him, once it's Atiku, they will pull out. They will not support him. They will not. The pastors cannot come out campaigning for an 80-year-old Muslim president. They will not do that. So he will lose that demography. If it is the other way around, you put Peter Obi as the candidate, and you put Atiku. Atiku cannot even be the vice to start with because he has done 2 terms as vice president. So he cannot do as vice president again. If you put Peter Obi this time as a candidate, he cannot penetrate the north because we have our structures in the north. We have governors, we have senators, we have all the structures.
I'm worried has died with 12 minutes.
I should not let you down.
Yes.
I will not let you down.
Yes.
We are here to change the narrative. If you think you want to be a delegate so that you can make money, so you have to have a mind reset.
Yes. Yes.
If you think you have a godfather that would impose you on people during primaries, you have to have a change of mindset. You have to reset your mind. If you think you will go and borrow money or loot some money somewhere, to come and buy primaries, you have to have a mind reset. This is a new narrative. Yeah. We are not interested in who is going to be a presidential candidate of the ADC. What we are interested in, we want to sanitize the system. We want to change the narrative as Nigerian youths. I'm very happy you are here with me. You are here to pledge your support. Inshallah, I will not let you down. Thank you very much. Yeah. For the last 2 years, there was a coalition of parties that want to make a change. So they were given a criteria that they should find a party that every other interested Nigerian that have conscience will collapse into. One of the criteria is they should find a party that doesn't have religious, sectional, or ethnic colorations. For the last 2 years, they couldn't find any party but the ADC. So the ADC is not a northern party, it's not a southern party, it's not a Muslim or Christian party. It's a party for ordinary Nigerians. You have to go and look at our motto. Our motto is welfare of Nigerian citizens. So the youth wing of the ADC is the strength of the ADC because there is affirmative action on 40% of all appointed and elected positions. So that's the reason why we have the ADC being adopted as a party to be. Right? Likely said by my leader is the second force. Yes, in the next 2 years it will be. It will be.
What's your take in all this? What's your message to
Yes, are you conversant with the budget of the Ministry of Youth? Do you know? It's only 14 billion naira. Just 14. This government is not serious about youth activities. When you scrutinize that budget, you see only the NYC that has 29 billion, and it's only for their kitting, not even their welfare. So this government, looking at the budget allocation to youth activities, the government is not serious. The student loan, a lot of students are complaining. They are not getting the loan. So what is happening? So this government, has to wake up. If this government is serious about youth, the contract, the highway speed, whatever they call it, Lagos Calabar, that consume almost 15 trillion naira of our money. If that money will be dedicated to youth development in these 4 years, I'm very sure we'll take out more than 5 million youths out of poverty, out of unemployment. This government is not serious about anything youth. Our budget is 14 billion naira. They are renovating an airport, 712 billion naira. 712 billion naira. Our budget, we are 70% of this population, but our budget in the Ministry of Youth is only 14 billion naira out of, taking out the 28 billion naira for the NYC.
Now, what's a final message to Nigerians as we approach 2027?
Yes, you have to have a mind reset. You have to have a mind reset. It cannot be business as usual. The Nigerian youth, I'm talking to you. We are not here as your leaders to make connection. We are not here to follow vanity, but we are here to change the narrative. What we want to change the inter-party politics. It's no more business as usual. We need to, make politics less lucrative. We have to make politics not business but a service. And it has to start with the youth wing. And this is what we are here to do. We have to have a, mind reset. Thank you very much. Yes, these are the messages that we are dashing out. The ADC, it will not continue as business as usual. We are going to sanitize our inter-party politics. We are not going to promote. This is the first time in the youth wing, I promise, we are going to make delegates valueless. Because if we go with delegate, politicking as a candidate, you borrow money, you bought delegates to the tune of 10, 20, 30 billion naira in presidential primaries. What will you think of a person that have spent that money? So the ADC will make sure we sanitize our internal politics, that we make the plain level ground for contestants, so that politics will not be business, it will be service. That's one message I want to take to the Nigerian youth. And the party ADC is a party for the Nigerian youth. We have 40% inclusion. They should go and look at the structure of our interim leadership now. 40% are youth. They should go and look at it. It's not rhetoric this time around. It's practical. So when it comes to elective and appointed positions in ADC, 40% is reserved for sure, and we are going to fight for it. Thank you. See, it's not about who's going to be the bearer. It's about changing the system. The system, the processes have rotten. And this is what we are here to do. By the time we sanitize the system, anybody that emerges as presidential, bearer will find a very smooth running, because he will have a platform that is devoid of money politics. And let me assure you, anybody you see in the ADC coalition is a Nigerian with conscience. Anybody. So now it's between people with conscience and people that have no conscience. So our leaders that are with us, they have been given offers by the present administration of contracts, of appointments, but they refused because they say enough is enough. So we have trust in them, we believe in them, and let me also assert it here. Democracy is about participation and accountability. These are our leaders. We are not going to watch them. We are going to monitor them. We are going to say no when they drill. That's my message.